Hi everyone, it's Donna from Shoot the Moon Creations. Thanks so much for choosing another one of my furniture flip videos. Today we are redoing this beauty of an antique dresser that I actually got for free from someone in the neighborhood. You can see it's a beautiful dark wood. It did have some damage on the drawers, but it had a faux inlay that I really liked and I wanted to save. So I removed the hardware. The hardware was really quite ugly. And I removed it and then I sanded the ring where the hardware had been and a few of the other blemishes on the drawer. And then I stained those specific areas to try to get it to match the rest of the drawer. So I used some walnut stain, and in very specific areas you can see here, I just put it on after I sanded and then wiped it off. And it really did a great job. It just erased the damage and the drawers looked fantastic and I was able to save that original detail. So with this dresser, what I'm going to do is paint the actual body of the dresser in the frame. So I did a first base coat with, I actually used white chalk paint, and then I just went over it with this pale green. And then I decided to do quite a bit of heavy antiquing on this. So I sealed the paint with a top coat, and then I began with the dark wax. So you can see I'm working on the side of the dresser, and I'm putting it around the edges and in all the cracks and crevices. So you again have to have it sealed first. If you don't, the dark wax will actually stain your paint and it becomes hard to remove. So once it's sealed, you just put it on, and then you'll see I'm taking it off in circular motions. That's going to drive most of the dark wax into the actual corners and just feather it out. So with this one, I'm going to end up doing a couple different coats of the dark wax, so I can really build that antique feel up. What I really wanted to achieve here was the drawers themselves still have their age, and it looks old and antique. So I really wanted to bring the paint color to match that. So with the antiquing, it really brought that the warmth of age to it. And in the end, this dresser really reminded me of old antique luggage, and so I really did want to get that patina on the paint using the wax. So you can see that was the first coat. I'm going to do two more and I'll just speed through those so you can see the difference in the coats. So if you like a video like this, if you like furniture flips, please subscribe. I've got lots more to come, and I've got lots of videos on the channel if you want to check them out as well. It is something that I'm working on more and more. I am self-taught, and I really, really enjoy doing this. And like I say, there's going to be a lot more great videos to come. And if you have any questions at all about furniture flipping or about restoration, anything at all, just leave them in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you. So in this shot, you can see a little more detail. So this is on the top of the dresser. So I'm putting in quite a bit of the dark wax into the seams and into the corners. And then you're really going to be able to get a good shot here of how I take it off. You can see I'm doing the circular motions, and that leaves the heavy wax still in the actual joint. And then it just feathers out the edges. And you'll see when I come to the front of the dresser, I'm just going to feather that out a little wider. And you want to keep nice circular motion so you don't end up with a heavy line. You want it to look naturally aged. And here it is. It really was a beauty. We put on new hardware and it turned out great. I was really, really pleased with it. So again, if you like this kind of video, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the YouTube family. Thanks.